Well, folks, today I bought a 58 Ford at auction. Not sure why, but we're about to, I'm going to switch my trailers around and we're going to go boogie out and go pick it up. It was an auction, so I got that and I got a few rims, so the car was a good deal, so I had to get turned that down. I don't know what it has for a motor. I've never actually seen the car. Just whatever pictures the auction had, so it's going to be as much of a surprise for you folks as it is for me. So it looks like it at least has an interior. It's got 4 wheels. It's got a little bit of damage in the front. I'm thinking it's missing some taillights. Hopefully they're in the car, but I don't know. Maybe it was somebody's parts car. It's supposed to be complete, but we won't know until we get there. So anyways, let's switch some stuff around and hit the road. Alrighty folks, here is what I bought. It's a 58 Ford Fairlane. Looks like all the wheels hold air. I don't know if somebody's been under the hood or what, but there is a motor. And most of it interior. There looks to be absolutely zero floors, like zero. I see holes and light everywhere. Oh, it's got that going for it. And it's missing taillights. I can only hope they're in the trunk. It's lunchtime here, so nobody's gonna actually help me. So what I'm gonna try to do is see how hard this thing pushes. And then if anything, I'm gonna go grab the winch and I'm gonna pull it in between here. And that way we can kind of pull it up onto the trailer. Hopefully. I don't know how good or easy this thing rolls, but easy. I almost can push it through there. Well, I'm gonna give it a shove back, see if I can actually move it by hand. We'll push some of this stuff out of the way here, and then well, the car should fit through here no problem. So then if I have to, I can kind of yoink it with the trailer one way or the other, and if it doesn't want to cooperate, I'll just put a block and tackle on here and just use the winch to pull it through here. Well, that thing actually rolls a lot easier than I thought. Anyways, we're gonna swing around. I'm just gonna push the car through, that way I can line it up with the trailer, and then we'll just kind of easy peasy load her up. would you look at that? Hey, buddy, we actually have keys for a change. This is gonna be awesome. All right, we're gonna see you guys back at home. Alrighty, folks, here we go. So this is our Fairlane. Got to do a good thorough walkthrough here because, well, we've seen as much as you folks have, or I have. Oh. So I'm guessing the back doors don't latch. That's probably why this is like this. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Then this goes straight through here. Alrighty. We may need two hands for this. A very good possibility. I think they just ran the strap through itself. There we go. I think. Can we not still? There we go. Oh, all right. Oh, no. A lot of effort on their part. Oh, I guess the door is just tight. That's all. Alrighty. What treasures do we have? Some couple rims. I'm guessing they're not the original. Well, that one looks good. Oh yeah, so you can. Most of them are not original. But I guess that's all we got. Everything is very holy by the looks of it. So this door does not latch, I'm guessing. Typical, the old spur wheelie dealio that doesn't want to cooperate. Yes, that is a no bueno on that. Let's see you the other side. I mean, the car from the outside looks surprisingly well, but I know that's going to be a lot of false hopes there. Nothing there. Somebody's done a little bit of patching here. A little bit of glass work. No treasures. More of the same. Huh, you know what? Nah, it's got to be worse than that. Hold on. There's a little more matte here. Come on. Oh, this is just crumbled, mind you. Yeah, that's pretty dancey. I can't get my hand under there. Well, there's floor, but there's a lot of air also. Makes you wonder how modern this thing, like when this thing was last on the road. Put a little funky cigarette lighter under there. It is a nice layout. Like, I like the dash. Ooh, look at this. We have a marker light. We got some screws. We got 2 taillights and a bumper bolt. Well, these are not bad. Look at that. Well, those are in nice shape. Cool. So we got part of our rear. Well, that door seems to work. Well, that's all right. I mean, it's not dented up too bad, just, you know, typical rust. Always rust. Like up here. Look at these, eh? Somebody's made an attempt to fix, though. Did a nice job for what it is. Then we got this corner. I guess that's the light that I had in the car. Maybe they had some patch in here. It kind of gave away. I don't know. When I seen it on auction, this was just hanging down here. So I knew this was kind of bunk, but when I got there, somebody must have put it back on. Well, I guess it got a little bit of a whammy in the corner. So that's probably why this thing got all busted up and stuff. Anyways, what are we going to do next? We got keys, so I should be able to get into the trunk. That's the big one. Where did I put the keys? Ooh, oh, that was close. All right. Survey says. Not that one. Holy. Is that normal? No. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's not looking good. Oh. More tape. Oh. Well, I think that's all of them. Well, that's pretty good. They're in surprisingly good shape on top of that. This one's sun faded, but well, that's all right. Now, okay, gearbox. We got 2 more rings. Surprisingly, the spare tire lump is good. So we got headliner bows. I didn't even notice. Is there no headliner in the car? No, there is none. This is a little concerning, though. Oh, even more concerning. There's a head, valves. No, a crank. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bearings. Uh-oh. All right, aside from that, trunk rust is not bad, but you can see some, I guess in the back here, it looks pretty good. Oh, this side's dark over there. Lots of light right there. That's not too bad. All right, well, we know we looked at it at the auction house and there was a motor in here. I just got to figure out how to open it yet. All right, well. Well, the motor's there. We got no air cleaner on it. The throttle works, and I don't know if we can. Well, turns a little bit. That's not bad. It's full of oil. It's pretty black, but I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it burns oil? We don't know. Why they have a new head? And a crank. So that looks pretty empty. I am going to see if... Okay. That is a no bueno on the brake. We didn't go in there. Clutch feels okay though. Let's put it in gear. Give it a little roll. Oop. All right. Well, clutch grabs. So that's not terrible. So we know that's good. No coolant. I'm not sure what the purpose of the bungee is. And there's no brakes. But first things first, I think we're going to pull the spark plugs anyways and just have a look-see. Want to make sure there's nothing funny going on, considering everything we got sitting in the trunk. That could be a no bueno sign here. I mean, there's no holes in the block or anything, so it just looks really oily. So I'm just wondering if somebody was going to freshen this thing up. That'd be my guess. Anyways, let's pull these. We'll scope it really quick. Whoops. And see what we got inside. Maybe we can see what... Actually, once we pull the plugs, we'll get a better idea of the condition this thing was in. But it looks like it was taken care of pretty good, though. Like, for the most part. I mean, it is a 58, so stuff like that's bound to happen. Okey-doke. Dig in here. A little carbony, not a big deal. The same dealio. Ooh. That's a brand new plug. So and it looks different. Look how different that looks. Okay, well. Okay. Okay. Another brand new one. Carbony. And this one actually looks like one that was actually burning really well. Okie doke. On to our mystery finder here. What says? You can see the valve's open, but nothing. Looking okay. I mean, nothing weird. Those are opening. Can't remember which way does the looky look. We do have a side camera too. So, I don't know. I don't see anything weird. Should clean the side camera on here. Alright, nothing weird. This is the one with the new plug. I don't know. Looks fine. Just kind of random it has a plug like that on there. Look over here. Kind of the same deal. Oh, we are right up there. Meh, I don't see anything weird. That seems okay. Maybe we do the old, let's take it for a turn-a-roo here. Might grab a wrench. Let's put the right size. Ooh. Oh. Oh, you know what? I may not know much, but I feel the starter is hanging up here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take this off. That definitely sounds like the starter is dragging along there. Being that it's easy to get at, let's just see what's happening. I do want to rotate this thing once just to make sure. Being a good old 6-cylinder, this is it's not bad. It's kind of like a flathead. It's not too shabby. Let's see which way tightening is up. Oh, so much better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mint. Oops. Survey says I'm pretty comfortable with this. Nothing. So far, nothing really sticking, except for this thing. Looks like this bad boy. Oh yeah, that is. Shouldn't that want to go back? I actually think it's broken. Oh, I don't have Ford stuff. I hope not. Golly. Okay. That doesn't want to cooperate. I don't want to break it. So, let's spray and pickle that thing and see if we can get that thing to come loose. Let's give this stuff a try. Rust release, it says. That's what I'm pretty sure it is. Pickle it up a bit. My goodness, see? I don't know if that piece, looks like right here, there's a piece of this cog is missing. Give it a little bing bang here. Oh, it's starting to move. A little more juice. Oh, oh. Alright, let's get a wire brush on that. Clean those threads up a little. A little more looby-doob. It goes about that far, it doesn't want to... In my eyes, this thing should come up. Like this thing should go up into there. What do you think? I think we're gonna have to take this off. I'm wondering if that broken piece is in there. Who earns? Okay. I'll find a little wrench. We'll take that thing off. Let's take this to the bench and have a look-see. Hey, righty. Siri says. I think we should just put power to it and see what happens here quick, but... Do the old jump pack abuse mode. There we go. Clippity clamp. See if it... Alright, well, it's doing that. See how it goes yay far, but that's it. It hits a wall. So unfortunately, I think I have to bang this pin out. We're going to take this apart and see if we can figure out what's going on with this thing here. Maybe we take it off, we'll find this little piece that I'm pretty sure we're missing is inside of there. Alright, right here, got this little pin. That comes out way easier than I thought. It's not too much tension on there. No tension on there? Cool. I guess we gotta undo this snap ring. Motor we know is good, so that's a bonus. This, we gotta figure this out. I think even the gear's good, so it's not that big of a deal here. Just gotta figure out this snap ring business. Where does it come loose? Right there. Little screwdriver, we should be set. Okay. Ooh, okay, wasn't quite as gentle as I thought that would be. Cool. Yeah. Survey says, oh, there's more going on than I thought here. Okay. Well, that thing's fine. This thing's like, I don't know what's going on. So, like this goes, then this cog jumps, I guess, when it's doing its thing, and it's supposed to throw it back, but it's only going this far and it's getting stuck. I'm not sure why. Like right here, you can see this little broken piece that's missing. So I thought maybe that was my problem, but it possibly, oh yeah, it probably still is. This slide is actually running on that groove. I wonder if I can just polish the edge of it so we can skim past it. I wonder if I can actually... I wonder if it's like it's a wear point and you can... Well, I don't know. I don't understand. Clearly it's hitting it. I don't know how you would take this up. Oh, unless this front part? Oh, there's another snap ring here. Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. Pull down, remove second snap ring, and then we can inspect. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Come on. Washers. Uh-oh. So here's our big bad chunk. Can I put this on a different... I'm thinking this has been torn apart a few times here. I am thinking, and we're just going to try to make this thing ride on another groove here. Like that. Look at that. So we got two springs, a washer, thrust washer thingy. We'll put this snap ring back on. Oh, damn. There was a second one. Looked like I was missing one of these little spring cogs in here. Do you think that would hang up without it? There, you heard that click. Inside there's two springs with, I don't know, like some guide, like these little spring-loaded something. Don't know if you can see that, but I thought I heard it pop out, but then I thought somebody else was monkeying around in here and it was gone. Now, to try to put this all together without losing all the parts. All right, where do we start that this thing works? That'll be the big thing. Okay, I feel that works. I feel I just dropped my washers. So I do not see them now. Dang it. Well, those could be anywhere. Where, oh where? Easy. All right. We'll go back to abuse mode on our thingamabobber. There we go. Survey says. Well, it's supposed to, I think when the car starts, it's supposed to kick it back. Right? Isn't it? I don't know. You know what? What we're gonna do, we'll just put it on the car and we'll try to clink it over and see what happens. Well, we know it turns over, so we got that going for us. Okay. What say us all here? It should bump over because we know it turns over. Now does it stick? I don't know. Technically that's supposed to throw itself out. I don't know though. Maybe it needs to start to do that. Or is it still dragging? You know, we're gonna have to just take for granted that it's good. Maybe we can do a little, let's find out how bad our motor's at. Do a little bit of, I felt it on a few, but do we really want to check? We're kind of, it's a little hit and miss here. Well, now I just filled it with splits, so I'm going to get full of garbage. Good on me. Well, let's see. We'll see. We'll see. No, I'm going to put it I've just sprayed it. I am going to eat some of this stuff if I don't. But we're just going to do the old finger compression test. That's good enough. Oh, Dinah, that's got a lot. Not so much, but it's got compression. That is an absolute no bueno. That is a no bueno. Cool. So far we got 2 dead cylinders. This is no good, and this is no good. That one's trying. And that one's good. I guess we have to pull the rocker box off. We'll just see if the valves are sticking. We're gonna play it really silly here at first and try to not overcomplicate this. With hope it's actually just a stuck valve. Well, that one's kind of loose. So we have compression. There's only these 2 that were completely dead. Oh yeah, this one's like, okay, that one flung off, so we know why that one's there. That one's probably bent and buggered, possibly. Let's see what happens here. That one's making the motions, but it is definitely a problem. That's probably why this one doesn't work, but how do you... I guess Boo! We have parts in the trunk, though. Look, we have another push rod. But we gotta take these off. Well, maybe we can do it. Oh, can I? I don't think you can. I think you're gonna have to pull that off. All right, let's do that quick. I really almost want to see if that's the valve. Well, you know what? These are all out. Whatever. We got a spare one. If I wreck it, it's not the end of the world. What did I do with it? Just showed you folks I had it. Well, you know what? I have more. Oh, no. That's the bad one again. Ooh, probably folks cringing at it. Oh, that one, eh? Holy. What do you think? Should I try to pry that one first? Make sure that valve's not stuck. Will that actually work? Or do we just go full Monty and just see if we bend that thing? I don't know. Let's try. I think it was stuck, but it popped. Oh no, it's totally stuck. Okay. Well, let's pickle it up for a bit. And see if we can get it to pop loose here. Oh well, anybody notice that this valve's not moving at all? Why is that? Why is that? I think we have to check. We got oil pressure because it's coming out of there. Do we have like a completely wiped can, or is this another bent rod? Alright, this one looks bent too. Like a... I guess I should have just pulled them all out and checked them. Ah, whatever. We'll swap that one, and then we should be good. Still not very good. So I don't know if it's rings or what's going on. Maybe that's why they got the head, because the valves maybe? We'll put it together, we'll see. I don't know that I want to swap the head out. I'm gonna have it. Just see if it runs first. If there's not more wrong with it, because it did have a crank. So this may be more work than I want to put into it. Alright. I guess we'll put that head back on, valve cover back on, and work on the points here. Okay, jump box activated. See if I got these right. I think the black one goes there. Let's start. 100%. That means this one's ignition. Now I'm going to poke into here. You see the points, the condition, and if they go sparkity spark. This. Does not look like it. Turn the light off so you can see in there. Cover. No bueno. Hit them with the old points file. Oh yeah, they look cruddy. And survey says not happy. Maybe I'll ram the screwdriver and see if we got there's stuff happening there. Oh, there it goes. Mint. Well then, we got that. It's not too bad. That looks good. Looks pretty good in there. Looks good enough. These, other than our two dead cylinders, man, maybe not. We got very odd spark plugs. So I'm a little concerned with those, but I don't have the other one, so we're gonna have to go with this. Okay, we need a little squirts of some fuel. Alrighty, man. You know what? Can't say I've noticed that. Look how fancy that is. It's actually got like a clear fuel bowl. That's pretty neat. All right, Oh, don't have a lot of fuel on us here. Let's see if I can get this choke. There we go. Cool. Survey says, will it start on 4 cylinders? Yes. Yes, it will. How good will it run? That'll be the question. I'm hoping we do a good heat cycle. Maybe it's just rings. Okay. There's a good chance we lost spark again because, well, they are crappy points, so we will test them and see. Yes, we lost spark. Come on, you can do it. There we go. It's back. It's back. New points would be ideal, but those that have the selection needed is pretty slim. Okie dokie. Let's try it again here. I don't have much fuel here, but fill the bowl and a bit of there. Come on. It's probably that one cylinder. I'm out of gas, but we'll give her a little schnoof. Oh, little schnoof. Okay. Probably a valve. Oh, I don't want to do a head. You definitely don't want to do a head. I don't. Let's find a little more gas. I want it to run a little bit longer, but I'm I don't think it's rings. I think it's probably a valve, judging by the parts in the trunk. So, yeah, we're gonna limp it along. That's what we're gonna do. Anyways, well, we know it fires. It sort of runs. I don't know. I haven't run it very long. Wouldn't mind running it a little longer, but let's try a little longer. I'm going to go find some more fuel and we'll fire it up for a little bit more here. It's not very nice fuel, but I think this thing doesn't care what it runs on. We need 2 hands for this one. I just want a little bit of choke, maybe. That's awesome. All right. Well now, let's clean up here a little bit and see how we got that out of the way. We'll see if we can give this thing some brakes. Seeing how that worked, we're gonna try to get some brakes. I don't know how good the fuel system's gonna be. I'm gonna check that while we put it up on the hoist. Maybe if the fuel tank has a drain, I'll check that out and see if we can maybe try to use it. Otherwise, we're just gonna do the old boat tank in there. I think first things first, I'm gonna go check the master cylinder and we'll see if that thing, well, we'll see what it looks like inside. Because before I sit and start pulling wheels, I may as well see if that master cylinder looks salvageable. If it's like so full of rust, there's a good chance it's not gonna be any good. With any hope, the one size that fits all wrench here. No bueno. Gonna need to give this the biggest squeeze ever. Oh man. What does the inside of that thing gonna look like? Golly. That's not good. Bigger wrench. What are the chances there's a nut and a bolt on the backside, eh? I guess we just take it off. That's about all we can do and then try. Gotta look at it anyways. Boo. Well, let's look around. Is there a chance I have something like that in the shed? I don't know. For some reason, the 4-bolt thing kind of seems familiar to me, but... We'll have a look. We'll see. If I have one, and it squirts some fluid. This one I can't even get apart to try to see if it'll work. So this one will go into the scrapper. Well, looky look. I managed to find 2 in the shed. And none of them are right. Well, you know what? This one almost looks like if the bolt holes line up, and maybe we can use it with just the 2. I don't know. Let's see. Well now, 2 of the 4 holes work. I almost think that these things are so close that a feller could drill the other 2 holes here. Yeah, really could. Well, I'm not going to concern it too much. That's a future problem. Let's see if this pushes in And then from there, we can have a look at, oh, works. Look at this. This is awesome. Awesome. Are the threads the same? You probably got to clean that surface though. Survey says we're in business. Look at that. Look at that. Right on. How bad's the look inside? Like brand new. That is awesome. I almost feel I should drill those 2 holes. Just cause. Well, I don't you know what? Before we do all of this, let's lift the car. Let's check the brakes. There's a good chance that maybe everything's just destroyed and there's nothing for brakes behind those wheels. So let's do that first. Then we'll come back and look at this and maybe put this in the car. Well, now you can definitely see our vented floor options here. Actually, this one's not terrible. That one's not so bad. Yeah, that one's pretty bad. Not bad when you hold it like that, but there's our fuel. It's back here. I don't know. Stuff's good over there. Our frame looks good. This one, oh, there we go. There we go. We got our camo rockers covering up our rot body box, heel board, body box, pretty thin. Oh yeah, there we go. Missing. Yes, sir. That's how it goes. So we got the hole in the trunk right there, but right there, this actually surprisingly in good shape. What else we got here? So this side, typical. Oh, same rocker on this side. Well, that body box is good. Rocker, plenty of holes. Yippers. Body box. Not bad. Oh man. So it's a good roller. Our lines don't look terrible here. I mean, they're not good, but they're not terrible. For what we're gonna do, that looks pretty good. But here, I don't want to pull anything e-brake related unless you get the drum off. That could equal some really a crappy party time. Fuel tank, there is no drain, so I think we're gonna boat tank it. I don't want to risk it. The chance that that thing's I know good. All right, well then I'm pretty confident we're gonna pull some wheels and we'll see what it looks like in there. Pull wheels, pull some drums, and see if we have any brake shoes, brake pads, any of that stuff in there. A little heat. Look at that. I just wanted to come off. I was amazed it still had the original clips on it. I don't know if they're original, but mean, things honestly don't look that cruddy in there. Like, we're this far, we may as well be proactive and just quickly pull them apart, hone them, put them back together. I mean, it's whatever, not a lot of work. They should be good. They look okay. Yeah, we'll do it. These are more work. I don't know if I'll do the back. I kind of want to just do them on the car, but nah, we can do it. Yeah. It's not really that bad. Use a few of the right tools. It actually is pretty quick. Like, we do that. Like, our cups look good, so what does an in-car rebuild pertain to? We're gonna hone out the wheel cylinders. We're gonna, if these are crudded up, we're gonna give these a little scoof with the sandpaper, and then we're gonna put it together, and it should be good. So I pop these off. The cylinders are really good. I'm just cleaning the scuzz off of these things so they don't get hung up. So this is, surprisingly, everything's pretty darn good. Just take a little bit of emery cloth. You kind of clean the garbage off of here. We kind of just clean everything up and we smash it back together. The cups and everything actually look, they look kind of cruddy there, but they're actually really good. Like, I don't see any nooks or nicks or anything. I used to have a whole bunch of these just rebuild kits with just random cups and stuff. Those are long gone now, but you know, I don't see any cuts on the side or on the edges, so I'm confident these are going to be fine. The only thing I wish I had was some new boots. So for now, we'll just have to do what we can do. It is what it is. We're not going to be putting a ton of miles on it, so if you could have just got these dust caps, that would have been ideal, because there could be junk could get in there and kind of hang it up. But for what we're going to do, it'll be fine for now. At least the guy can always get these rebuilds and then just quickly smash new boots on it, I guess. I mean, really, it needs new shoes. They're pretty worn. They're not terrible, but they're not good either. There's at least meat on it. We're not at the rivets, but oh, this one's actually pretty bad. Yeah, it needs new shoes and everything, but it's got a little bit of stuff, so we can at least put some brakes back in it. Anyways, I'm gonna finish cleaning up these, and we're gonna smash everything back together, and then we just got one wheel cylinder left. Now, hopefully the lines aren't garbage, but judging that there was a little bit of fluid in them, not so bad. So we will make our way into making this thing stoppable and roadworthy-ish, back roadish. Drive it on a back road, yes. That's all we're gonna do with this. All right, do a little bit of bleeding. At least get this thing working before we move on to the wheels. Oh, there we go. Well, that looks okay. I know this is not the right way, but we're shooting for okay here. Oh, boo. All right. Let's put it on. We'll go with the 2 bolts for now. See how it goes here. And then move on to bleeding the brakes. Perfect. Put those in the glove box for now. So my car comes with this cool self-bleeding feature. Works pretty good. And squirt. And tighten. Gotta look at the positive. Pump, 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 and bleed. All right, well, brake bleeding was going good until it didn't. Ended up right around there, actually there in a nice wet spot. We popped the back brake line. So, what are our plan next? Well, we pinched the line off. We got front brakes, so that's good. Next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go hunt around, find my boat tank. We're gonna get that hooked up, see how it runs. If it runs really good, hopefully top up some fluids, and then I think it's kind of good for a rip. I'm kind of guessing, but first things first, let's get a fuel system in there. I don't trust the one in there, although I've been running it on there. I'm guessing it's dusty because it hasn't gotten to the carb. Seems to idle fine when we got it idling there, so yeah. Let's go find a fuel system to throw in there and see if we can run it a little longer and add a little bit of water and Try it out. All right, see if it starts off the key and pulls fuel. Got that all hooked up. Well, let's add some water, put a board on the floor, and take her for a boot. Hey, right. You want to come? Hop on in, bud. Ooh. There we go. Ready? Ready? That's not too shabby. Thing did pretty good. Compared to a lot of runs, that was pretty flawless. Only got some front brakes, but it ran good. It didn't overheat. Man, lots of wins. Pablo got to go for a ride. Don't know what I'm going to do with it, but at least it runs and drives. It's not very inconvenient. Kind of moves around under its own power. But I mean, in the end, it's a running, driving car, so how can I go wrong now? Yeah, it's got needs a few little things, but I'm pretty darn happy. Well, folks, I think that is another one in the books there. I'm pretty happy with it. I guess we'll park it out there in Runner's Row. But I think that is where we are going to leave this one. Pretty happy. I wasn't sure once we opened up the trunk there and seen all them parts whether that thing was actually going to go or not, but surprisingly it runs good. I don't know if it has, like we know from the top it had oil pressure, but I don't know, it didn't overheat, it didn't do anything weird, it didn't make any weird noises other than, you know, the exhaust is kind of loud, but that's mostly because the manifold is just bobbed where it is. But yeah, I think we're calling her done. So, as always, folks, I want to thank you all for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. Later.